Welcome back, everybody. Today I'm gonna show you guys how I play Shoreline. I will show you guys my loot route. I will show you guys the balcony jump. And I will show you guys a jump trick and how to speed loot with a certain grenade. So let's just jump straight into it. And let's start with our loadout, because that has an explanation too. Alright, this is the grenade that I'm talking about, the RGD5. This is the only grenade that makes you open doors faster, believe it or not. Besides that, running with a grenade also gives you around 10 to 11% more movement speed, and it will also allow you to run about 10 to 11% further with your full stamina bar. Alright. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go on a mobile gear set. This is also the main gear that I normally run. Nikita has also said this in a podcast. You should not rely on armor. My mindset in this game is that when I face a guy, he's better than me, he can shoot better than me, and he has the best ammo and the best gun, and he always goes for a headshot. If you have this mindset, you know that your body armor doesn't mean shit, because a bullet to the face, you're gone. Your helmet doesn't matter. Your armor doesn't matter. It's just a waste of money. So I play Paka. I use this because the change movement speed is minus 6%. So you will be very mobile. But it will still stop some bullets from scavs if they have like a cheeky shot on you. I use the cap, sunglasses, and the band. For sexiness, I use the sword-ins to hear better. And then I use a standard tactical rig with a beta 2 backpack, because the beta 2 only gives minus 3% speed penalty. And a tricep, believe it or not, gives minus 10. That's a huge difference. So I use the beta, but the tricep is less visible. The beta is more visible. So it's more like, yeah, what do you want to be? Like faster but more visible, or like slower but less visible? Let's go for faster. And we're of course going to use my favorite gun, the Vapor. Let's just get to max really quick. By the way, I chose a quiet server in the hope that we don't face any players. So I can actually take my time to show you guys where I go, what I loot, and what you can find if we don't find it there right now. And if we find somebody, we will have at least enough bullets. Do it like that. I bring 3 different mats, and that also has a reason. I'm bringing the IVAC, painkillers, doesn't matter which one, and Vaseline for the balcony jump. So this is the loadout. We're agile, mobile, and fast. That's what it's all about. Besides that, Vapor is not a really... How do you say it? It's not a gun that people use a lot. So 9 out of 10 times when you get killed, they don't even take your Vapors. So 9 out of 10 times you get it back. Besides that, it's even cheap. So economic wise, it's a smart loadout. By the way, I will skip parts like going to resort, spawning, etc. to make the video a bit shorter. Alright? See you guys in a bit. So we just spawned. Don't forget to always put the zeroing distance on 50. Because it will always hit on target. And with 25 it will always have a little bit of bullet drop. Alright, see this. Gun. Hatchet. A little bit faster. And now the grenade. This is an insane difference. Alright. Something I want to show you guys as well while we're here. Your character is right-footed. He always stands up front with his left. So when you walk and your right foot is up front, you do a speed jump. When you do this walking, you do a high jump. When you do this running, while running, We do a speed jump. See that? How fast we actually go? If you master this, you can actually go really fast by jumping, but also to maybe move like a small distance to get away from some shots. Alright. For playing Shoreline, you will need a few keys. The keys that I use are West 205, 301, 220, 219, 218, 306, and 216, and Safe Room 321. And for East, 314, 222, the Storage Room, also known as 328, 206, 316, 310, and 306. Alright, we will fast forward when we're at Resort, and I will explain you guys all the rooms. Alright, so we just entered the terrain of Resort, Elf Sanatorium. I always suggest you to start at East. This is East building, the other side is West. The rock passage is there, up north, and Pier Boat is up south. Always start here and try to use this route in this order. Go to the second floor. Check here for two keys. The 226 key spawn and the storage room key spawn. Then you go to 205. Make sure you sprint towards the door and press F when you hold this grenade. Back. Even if rooms are already loaded, I will still explain it. Got a player here. Alright, he's dead. Back to where we were. This is 205. If any room has already been looted, I will still explain it. You have a luxury spawn here, so that means you could find a gold chain, lion, clock, Bitcoin, etc. on this position. We will call it luxury spawns. 3 gun crates. Med spawns here. Cabinet here, which can have a DVL. I will not loot the containers because it will take too much time. A med bag, a duffel bag, drink spawns, really important if your stomach is blacked out. And 2 luxury spawns in this drawer. 1 up front and 1 to this corner. But it's always a chance, you know, so it doesn't mean it's always there. As for in this case. Alright, so back to 206. This is 206, 205. Doesn't really matter which key you use. I would always prefer to use 206 because you don't have to do this jump or walk across the wood there. Experienced Shoreline players can hear everything with sound. Especially here. I really like to explain this part. When somebody enters the building, they come through here over the wood. So the combination will be wood and stone. Wood and stone. This means he's on the first floor. If you only hear stone, he's on the second. If you hear a jump, he's on the second. You go to the third, you will hear glass, because the glass here is broken. If you hear that, he's on the third floor. These are things experienced Shoreline players use to actually know where the enemies are. Alright, so after you looted 205, you go up this stairs. And you start at 306. Why did we take that route? Because of the glass. We don't want to give away our position. This is a computer room. You have 2 luxury spawns here. 1 on the bed, a gun crate, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4 computers here. Always when you loot the computers, check for flash drives, CPUs, and circuit boards. Why? Circuit boards for 60 max for the M4. 3 CPUs and 3 CPU vents can be traded for an M4. And the flash drives can be sold on the flea market for a decent amount of money. After this room, you go to 301. 310, I'm sorry. 310. This is the Bitcoin room. Or the luxury room. It has a lot of luxury spawns. 3 on this table and even 4 on this table. In this case, the best item here is the gold chain. It also has 2 duffel bags. Always check them, by the way, because you can actually find like a fuel condition in there, a paracord. Always worth checking. Then we continue through this room. I personally advise to always close this door. And then to open this one. And close this one. Then when you open 316... I always do this. When you hear people on the glass, you go in this room. And you're gonna wait here. So what happens? You hear glass. You hear stone. Then you hear a door opening from that room. Then you're gonna hear wood. Stone from the balcony. And then they will come in here. They already had to open a door. They see this one is closed and the bathroom door is open. Everybody is checking the bathroom. After that, they open the door and you can shoot them from behind. Back to 316. 2 gun crates. You have like a Reaper scope spawn here. Silencer spawns here. An SV sniper rifle there. And a med pack on the balcony. 314. The room is not that special. It has a silencer spawn below. Table. 1 gun crate. 2 gun crates. A med pack. And a static med spawn on this point. I love this room for the balcony because it covers up the entrance. So you can camp it here. But also for a balcony jump, which I will explain later. Then we go to the piggy room. Piggy room has a lot of luxury spawns. Many people don't even check it. Around the whole bathtub are 4 spawns. 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, and 1 there. And actually 1 has spawned. A gold chain. Also on the ear of the pig is a luxury spawn. And the pig itself has decent loot as well. For everybody that's like, how did he just instant loot that? I have my attention maxed out, so looting a container, a body, or whatever, I have a 50% chance on getting an instant loot. Or getting an instant find. Alright. Going to 328. This is a really expensive key, but the storage room key, which is only 50 to 100k, late wipe, opens the door next to it. And it actually opens 4 doors in the health resort. You have a luxury spawn here and a money spawn. Euro spawns on this table. A scope spawn here. This can be the Leopold, another 1000 or 2000 meter scope, or even a Reaper scope. You got computer parts here, which also includes Tetris. Tetris also belongs to the computer parts. And Tetris, you can trade that for a Bitcoin or sell it for around 140, 150k on the flea market. Plus a computer. Always check the computers for the flash drives, of course. Then we have 1 locked room left, which is 222 or 226. I prefer to use a balcony jump on this one, so I'm gonna explain you guys now how I do it. You go on a balcony and you do 1 step forward. This is by tapping W and then hold S. So 1 step forward, 2 steps back. There you go. Now we're in 226 and 222. You have med spawns here, which also requires the op scopes, the scopes for the eyes. You can sell them for 80k. Really worth it. I always take IFAX, Vaselines, Ibu, that kind of stuff. You have a water spawn door there with an H2O2 spawn, a weapon crate, a gun locker. That's lucky. Another weapon crate. A money spawn here by the grenade box. An AKS spawn there. Computer parts here all over the place. With max 3 Tetris. We actually got 1. So that's really nice. A CPU. We always loot that. And a luxury spawn in this carton box. Then you go out here. And you can always check this room because there's 1 more computer here and a med pack in case you're hurt or you just want to try your luck out on a flash drive here. Then we're going back up. This is not part of the route. Normally you jump off the balcony at 222 and go to admin. But I want to show you guys one thing about 214. 314, this room. You can do a balcony jump here into the free room. The free room is below me. It's a room with 2 gun crates and a med bag, and you don't need a key for it. It's very popular for new people, and you can actually kill them in a really nice way if you can do the balcony jump. If you don't know the balcony jump yet, you can do it in the way how I just did it. And when you master it, you can do it in one jump. You jump over and you hold S. It's not that hard. So you just walk towards the balcony, you do a side jump, go down, hold S. There. Here's the free room. So you can actually get on a balcony where nobody can get on. And you can try to kill people that are looting here. Or just wait here until they loot the crate. And then you kill them. Another fun fact, when they kill you on the balcony, they need to do a balcony jump. Because when they're in this room, they can't loot this area. So you are not lootable. And you will get your stuff back. This is also the reason why I bring the Vaseline. If you fail the jump, you break your legs. You always break your legs when you fall from the 3rd floor to the ground. You always break your legs. So after this part, we're going to admin. This is admin above, but there's also a small computer room here. I always check it for the flash drive. And you go up here. One computer here. Check the flash drive. One on the side. Always like lean for it. No flash drive. Nope. 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 And nope. Go through this door. Don't forget to loot the computers, of course. The 216 key spawns here. Early wipe, it's like 2 to 5 million. Late wipe, it's 1 million. Really expensive. And another computer here. These 2 rooms are my favorites. If you open this one, you have a Tetris spawn chance here and on the table. Plus, of course, a computer which has a flash drive opportunity. In this room, it's the same. You have a Tetris spawn here. And on this location. And a computer. After looting that, you're going to west. I always go outside. And then I start at the basement for the arsenal key. Which is currently late wipe worth 10 million. I don't know how much it's gonna be worth next patch because labs will be on lockdown. This is where the lab key spawns. And now we're going up. Starting at 205. West. There we go. Money spawn here with a med spawn. There you have an H2O2 spawn or knock. You need that for a keyboard trade. Another med bag. A gun crate. Dollar spawns, med spawns on the table with a med bag and a duffel bag. And an MP5 spawn here. That's 205. Going up to the 3rd. We have 301 and 306. This is 306. This is a room you need for a quest. There's a document here you need for a quest. 2 dead scavs here, a med bag, money on the ground. And a condensed milk spawn there on the table. And we have 301. It has 2 computers and some decent spawns. On this table, it could have like an ancient axe or an obscope, which you can sell for a nice amount of money. 2 computers here with a computer part on the table. Some mats here, an SV spawn chance on the bed. And a gun crate. And I want to show you one thing. Rock Passage is north side of Shoreline. You see the balcony? This is like open. So this is like the north side of Resort. Both sides, west and east. Here you can perform the balcony jump. On the south side it's not possible. And why is that? You see that? It has a small ledge. It makes the hole too small to fit through while standing. Crouching it works, but you can't do a crouching balcony jump. One thing I actually forgot to tell you guys is that 306 actually has an M4 spawn next to the dead scav. Alright. I stay on the 3rd floor here. And I will perform a balcony jump in the first room on the right that's open. Take the right balcony as well. It's pretty easy. Always go right, because right is right. You do a balcony jump here. So you don't have to jump the barbed wire, because everybody hears this jump. Now we get to 216. Ah. We were too late. You have an M4 spawn on the chair with filled M4 mags. So if the M4 is there, that's really nice. Computer parts on this box. You can find Tetris here as well. 1 gun crate, 2 gun crates, 2 grenade boxes, some med spawns, and even a morphine or golden star spawn here on the ammo boxes. Then we have 218. I like to prefer to use this door because you can hide behind here when somebody enters west side. You have an air sauce spawn on this box. Condensed milk here. Euro spawns there. An ammo box. 2 gun lockers which can have DVLs. Med spawns again. Euro spawns here. A gun crate. An AKM spawn there. A duffel bag. And a med bag. After leaving this room, we have 219. Not many people use this room. Early wipe, it's really nice because on that box spawns an M3 module armor. And you need them for skier or peacekeeper in the beginning. I'm not sure anymore, but you guys know what I mean. Med spawns here. An AK-74 Nico spawn on the barrels. SV ammo on the other barrel. Dollar spawns and money spawns on this table. Gun crate and another chance for DVL. And then the favorite room for most people, 220, because it has luxury spawns. And we got one. The clock. 2 gun crates, money spawn here, and med spawns here. And that's about it for west, on the 2nd floor. In case you actually enter west from the other side, so from this side, I would prefer you to go up the 3rd floor. Go through here. And then go to the safe. We have this key. Loot the safe. And then perform a balcony jump on this balcony. This will make you enter 218. And the doors will still be locked. So you can loot it safely. And when people enter, you can just wait for them to unlock a door. Funny part is when somebody unlocks a door, this gun will be sticking out through the door. All you will see is hand in the key lock. Just aim a little bit below the eye thingy. And you will headshot him. After that, just leave. Stay focused, please always do, because people are camping everywhere on this map. And extract at Rock Passage, Tunnel, or Customs, wherever you spawned. This is my loot route on Shoreline, with the speed jump, the balcony jumps, using the grenade for more speed and speed unlocking doors. I hope you guys are gonna try it out, and let me know what you think about it. Let me know if you're not agreeing on this routine, or if you say like, I would prefer to do it like that, I would prefer this loadout. Tell me your opinion, I'm really curious. I hope to see you guys next time. Goodbye.